Hercules off the runway. There we go. All right.
McGregor traffic, RV 325 Romeo Victor is taking runway 17. Going to stay in the pattern but climb above the pattern for test flight. McGregor.
Have a good flight, RV.
Thank you, sir. How long are you going to be up?
All right, we're going to give this thing one last check real quick. Nose is straight. We're on the center line. I'm going to go ahead and run it up to about 2200 RPM because I want to see what this engine's going to do real quick. I'm going to do a brakes release and go. 2200 RPM, it's creeping. Everything's looking good. Let's go. Power coming in. Airspeed coming alive. Oil pressure's in the top of the green. A little bit of a shudder there around 40 knots. 52, 60, 65. Rotate. We're flying an airplane. Beautiful flying airplane. All right, my field's of choice. If I got an engine failure over here, that's about what I got. Climbing up. Still no coughing. Turning 2,500 RPM right now. I can add more back in, but I'm not going to touch this engine until I get up to altitude here. CHTs are all looking good. I got one just touching 405. Climbing. Holy cow, we're climbing almost 2,000 feet a minute. That's awesome. All right, we're doing well. I'm going to make left traffic here around this guy.
And the Grumman, I'm going to go on up. I'm going to fly the pattern, but I'm going to get up on above you. I'm probably going to be up about 4,000, 4,500 feet to 5,500 feet doing some maneuvers.
Roger, RV, 0904. Corsicana traffic.
All right, power coming back.
Echoes 10 miles northwest for the field practicing maneuvers over the pasture land. Corsicana. Vehicle traffic, Cessna 383 Tango Charlie is about 5 miles to the east. Will be westbound traffic.
I'm going to bring it back to about 22 squared. I want to see where this RPM is going to do. Let's give the engine just a little bit of time to cool off.
The traffic Grumman 0904 turning base 17.
Rudder is out of trim. Pull it back.
Runway 35.
Well up above the traffic pattern altitude now. Got that Grumman well below me. All right, rudder trim can still be moved a little bit more. I'm still not quite getting enough travel on that on that tab.
Final 17, touch and go, McGregor.
And just flying circles around the airport here. I got the
Stephenville traffic, Cessna 383 Tango Charlie, 2 miles to the east of the Stephenville runway, Stephenville traffic.
Tail traffic, 53 Alpha Fox, turning final, runway 35.
CHTs are where I set in the yellow, but they are still, they're coming back down now that I'm getting up here to altitude and leveling things out. Everything's feeling great. Just going to give this thing a little bit more time here. One of the most challenging things about this is learning that new sight picture of where that nose goes on the horizon so that I stop climbing. That nose really goes down low below the horizon. I'm used to flying Cessnas, which have majorly large cowlings on it. Boy, there's just no vibration in this plane. It really feels nice. CHTs are all down. Highest one's running 380 right now. We're rolling up here about 3,500 feet. I'm going to go ahead and go on up to 4,500 feet. Although I'm pretty good. I'll just stay right here at 3,500. Fuel boost pump off. Actually, that reminds me, I'm going to switch tanks. Get this thing trimmed out a bit. I've ran about half a tank out of my left tank side. I want to run some out of my right, but I wanted to take off the good tank. Usually I take off on the fullest tank, but I wanted to take off on the known good tank. Get up to altitude before I attempted a tank switch in case I did have an issue with contamination or something. I would have that runway down there below me and a lot of altitude to work with. So let's go ahead and do that. Roll back out, wings level. Wings level. Looking good. All right, we're currently on the left tank. Fuel boost pump is on. Pressure's rising from 23 psi to
Stephenville traffic, Cessna 383 entering a
26
left
psi. That guy's a little loud. Doesn't need to be that loud. All right, switching tanks to the right tank.
Traffic, Sears 47 to burn on 10-mile final 4-3.
Right tank selected. Fuel pressure's remaining up. Remaining good. Sitting at 26, 26, 26. We're looking good. So far, so good. I'm going to leave that boost pump on for a few minutes, though. Just because I'm a chicken. And there's nothing wrong with being conservative. I got it there, so let's use it for now.
Taylor traffic, experimental gyro, turning base, 35 Taylor.
Fuel pressure still holding in there. Okay. Fuel boost pump is off. Pressure still holding. 23. Still doing well. This bar is awesome too.
Stephenville traffic, Cessna 383 Tango Charlie, turning left base.
Traffic ground 09 final 17.
Our guys' radios are quiet.
Tango Charlie, or Stephenville traffic, 383 Tango Charlie, entering final for runway 32, Stephenville traffic.
It's going to be a fun IFR airplane, though, I think. I'm going to check my alternate static. I'm going to watch my altimeter here and see if I get a jump. Yeah, okay, it tells me my alternate static air is working. And it also tells me my system is probably sealed up pretty well. I'm going to go to reflex flat position real quick. Bring them up to reflex. Boy, this plane just flattens out when you do that. That's cool. Showing I got an 18 knot tailwind up here. Absolutely, well, a 1 knot crosswind from right to left. Go ahead and pull my nose up. Let's fly this plane for a second.
Traffic, Sears 5 mile final 36, Caterpillar traffic.
talking.
Taylor, traffic experimental gyro, turning final, 35 Taylor.
Going up to 4,500 feet. I need to adjust the yellow line, make a note of that on my CHTs. They're all settled in here nice at 324 on the low, 368 on the high.
Tango Charlie, climbing.
But some of them are flagging yellow, and that shouldn't be yellow.
4,500 feet, Stephenville traffic.
Stephenville traffic, 383 Tango Charlie, upwind, runway 32.
McGregor traffic, German 3902 is left downwind 17, touch and clear.
And McGregor traffic, RV 325 Romeo Victor's maneuvering over the field at 4,500 feet.
Drop 0904 has aircraft in sight, McGregor.
Okay, I'm going to kick on my autopilot for a second. Autopilot on. I'm going to need some new sunglasses because I can't see it. Apparently those are polarized. What you get for buying cheap sunglasses at the Chevron. Alright, he's currently showing his track at 356. It's pretty close. Altitude pitch. Put altitude.
No traffic here, it's going mid for 36, departing 6 north,
4,500 feet on altitude.
Traffic, 53 Alpha Foxtrot, I'll be in the runway 35, yeah.
Turn back here and stay out of that airspace from Waco Regional. Man, what a beautiful night. I put 10 years in for this. This is cool. Alright. Got nose back up, stay at 4,500 feet here as I circle. Autopilot is on, that's fine. We're going to put it on altitude hold, 2,000 feet.
2 miles northwest, inbound landing 34.
McGregor traffic, German 0904 is final 17, touch and go, McGregor.
Okay, we're rolling back. Now our autopilot's flying this airplane right now. Good. I'm hands off. I'm going to turn back to the left so I keep doing what I have been doing. And it's holding altitude pretty well. Make a left turn back. 030.
Traffic, sector 65425, 10 miles northeast inbound, gonna cross windshield and left downwind for runway 35, east land 10 please.
It's continuing to make that turn. Coming across 090. Engine instruments are all still really good, by the way. It should roll out on about, I'm going to go ahead and bring it on and parallel that runway at 035. Just keep it going around. Or that's a 350, sorry. wing should roll back level right here. Still holding altitude very well.
Left crosswind, 17, full stop. Thank you.
Have a good evening.
325RV, have a wonderful flight. Your plane looks great.
Thank you. This is flight number 2. Did the other one earlier this week. Everything really handles well. Really happy with it.
Wonderful. I'll try and accompany you sometime.
Yes, sir. Come on by the hangar and look at it too sometime.
Thank you, sir.
And you're welcome to take a ride. I just got to get 40 hours flown off of it, and then we're good to go.
Absolutely, I'm drooling at it.
Me too.
All right, so we rolled out. We're doing really well. Doing really well. I'm going to push my RPMs up a bit. Dial them forward. I'm going to sneak up on a higher RPM setting. It's 2400. I just want to also exercise this engine a little bit at some higher ranges. Autopilot's got a little bit of a sway in it, left and right wingtips. And we're going to turn, left turn heading 170. Hoping to get about 2,700 RPMs. I tweaked my prop governor. 2650, I'm going to stop right there for a second, let it stabilize.
East, inbound, midfield, and then left downwind 435, incline traffic. Five nautical miles northeast. I'm over a road now, 65435 at 3,000 feet.
Roger that. Okay, I'm coming into Eastland. I'm 15 miles to the northwest. So you'll go ahead and land before me. I'll be right after.
Alright, roger that. 65435, Eastland, traffic.
Okay, so I just exceeded my RPM by, well, I didn't exceed it, I just bumped it. That tells me I got to bring that screw back in the opposite direction. That's good.
094 is base 1.
That's why I snuck up on it and didn't just jump out here and do something stupid and overspeed my arc propeller and my engine. Putting on about 65% power right now. And this is going to be a really, really cool plane. I'm going to extend onto the south here a bit more. .65.
Traffic, 094 is final, 17, full stop.
Turning back to 350, I'm going to go ahead and descend altitude just a tad bit. Down to 3,500. I'm going to watch these RPMs as it goes.
Real traffic, 65, 300 for golf, left base,
high left base for runway 32, full stop.
Those are my strobes. I'm going to kill my strobes for the second.
Excellent, traffic 435, crossing midfield at 500 feet above the pattern altitude now, standing by fuel drop and left downwind 4.
The traffic Grumman 094 is clear of the active, taxiing via Alpha and Charlie to East Ramp McGregor.
And say that again for the RV.
Grumman 094 is clear of the active runway, taxiing via Alpha.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time hearing you. I heard you say you were clear of the active runway.
Yeah, traffic, 595 Golf, long final for runway 32, full stop. Appreciate everything, John. Stand up 30 on the number 5 miles north to airport, 3,500 feet. Over 3,000 feet, fly over the airport. And enjoy the next runway.
All right, going to do an autopilot disconnect. It should hand me back a trimmed plane. Auto trim is on. Autopilot disconnect worked. Got a warning here telling me autopilot's disconnected and I got a trimmed airplane. That's wonderful.
Curious, runway 36.
RPMs ran back up to 2,700 in this descent.
Traffic 425, left downwind for runway 35.
That's fine, I know what I'm doing now.
Taylor traffic, red and white Cherokee entering at 45 for left base, runway 36, Taylor traffic.
Is that exactly just not that after you on the 3 miles northeast of airport. 2,000 feet fly over the airport, going left runway for runway 35.
Check the weather real quick.
Altimeter 2983. Remarks. Density altitude 2,300. McGregor Executive Airport. Automated weather observation 0129er. Zulu. Wind 020 at 04. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear.
All right, we're going to land on 35 now that he's out of the traffic pattern.
0.19er. Celsius.
I'm going to stop here at 3,500 feet.
9er. 83. Remarks. Density altitude 2,300. McGregor Executive Airport. Automated weather observation 0129er. Zulu. Wind 020 at 04. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 28 Celsius. Dew point 19er Celsius. Altimeter 2983. Remarks?
Waco approach, RV 325 Romeo Victor.
Traffic at Taylor, can you give me a radio check? We have a Cherokee on short final runway 35.
Gyrocopter maneuvering southwest of the field, approximately.
Last call on Waco, say again.
Waco approach, RV 325 Romeo Victor.
RV 325 Romeo Victor, Waco approach. Wake altimeter 2983, safe position.
Roger that.
2983, I'm directly over the top of McGregor Airport on a test flight. I'd like to pick up flight following for just a second to check out my transponder, make sure it's operating correctly.
I got your tripping site.
325 Victor, Roger. I'll put a squawk code in there for you, but right now I'm not seeing anything over the top of McGregor Airport, just to let you know.
Roger, should you be able to see 3500?
Absolutely, yeah. .325 Romeo Victor, squawk 0376.
0376. And 325 Romeo Victor's dialed up.
RV 325 Romeo Victor, Roger. I'm not seeing you anywhere out there, sir.
Well, Roger, I appreciate it. I'm going to put her back down. We'll go look at it.
Roger.
I'll turn back to squawk VFR.
Roger, sir.
Well, that's interesting. No one sees me.
Departure Tusky 02, pass 2 for 3000.
Tusky 02, Waco departure radar contact. Climb maintain 3000. Turn right heading 180 vectors for the DME runway 32 approach. Hell, approach terminate.
3000, heading 180, looking for climb out over to CNW for a tack overhead.
Now we're going to start our descent. Back down and put this thing down. It's starting to get close to time. Sun's going down. I got some stuff to work on, I guess.
Tusky 02, Roger. After completion of this approach, fly heading 050. And what else?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and turn my autopilot off just to eliminate any great surprises down here.
Tusky 02, Roger. After completion approach, fly heading 050, climb maintain 2500, retain this frequency.
And we're a good airspeed to run flaps to 0. Flaps to 0.
Tusky 02, fly heading 140.
Left 140, registered.
We're at a good airspeed to go flaps 10. Flaps 10. And we're good on the indicator. I'm good looking out the window. Trim it up a bit more. We're good to go to flaps 20. Flaps 20. Come out here a little bit further west and enter on a 45. Got everything set up pretty nice. About to a point where I can hit flaps full if I wanted to. Airspeed's good. Running about 85 knots right at the second.
Waco approach, Cessna 97075.
McGregor traffic, RV 325 Romeo Victor on the left downwind, full stop runway 35 McGregor.
Taylor traffic, Cessna 87 Charlie is turning final 35, full stop, Taylor.
All right, fuel valve set to full tank, mixture rich, power set. I'm not going to touch this again because that's my max RPM set. Fuel valve on, mixture rich, power set, gear down, seat belts fastened. Lights are on. We're ready to go. Got some traffic that just pulled up there to the threshold of 3.5.
Hello, McGregor traffic, Cessna 73174, taking runway 35 for takeoff immediately.
Is that you, Cletus?
That's me. Who's this?
Hey, this is Phil with the RV-10, flight number 2, sir.
Right, okay, I'm rolling.
Hey, I see you down there. I'm good. I'm coming down. I'll make a full stop behind you. You have a great flight.
Thank you.
McGregor traffic, RV-325, Romeo Victor, turning left base, runway 35, McGregor.
Center traffic, red white Cherokee, midfield, left downwind 35.
All right, we're down to flaps full. Heavy stick here, trim it off, trim it off. Got a lot of trim left, that's good. Airspeed still looking great. Fly this plane. A little above the glide slope, that's not a problem.
Can you read me okay?
Yes, sir, I've got you. McGregor traffic, RV-325, Romeo Victor, short final, runway 35, McGregor.
Roger, are you getting a squeal from me?
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to figure out what it is.
Alternator, probably.
How's that again?
Could be your alternator.
All right, I got 4,000 feet past the touchdown markers. Keep watch that airspeed up. Setting up to be an awesome landing. Look out, bird. All right, rock and roll. Another successful flight and the airplane can be used again. Easily off at Charlie. How about that? Boy, I can do this. Stuff isn't that hard. Pull that mixture back a little bit lean. Good flying airplane. Flaps up.